3 live here from the Baku City circuit. For what is always a very, very action-packed Azerbaijan Grand Prix here at this very tight but very, straight dominated circuit. Now, you may be able to hear some rustling or some things in the background. That is because I am now here with a co-commentator in STB. You join me, STB Mardi, alongside SSR F1 Ben 23, and he's ready to bring us coverage for this season's 4th round of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. 4th round of the 14th season of the league. F1 Ben, welcome to the Combox. Hello. So obviously, pleasure. Obviously, we're here in Azerbaijan, a very twisty, tight circuit. The castle section. What's your thoughts on that? Definitely. Yes. Obviously, there's a lot of opportunities for a crash, as we seen last season with the big pilot between Legend X, DJ Danny, and LOS Mercury here in Baku, actually at the castle section. How hard do you think it will be for the drivers to avoid a collision in that section of the circuit this evening? Definitely. Obviously, Australia, Toxic Fusion won on penalties. In Bahrain, Bullseye had a pretty dominant performance. And we had in China, B.R. Gabriel finally take his first victory of the season. What's your thoughts so far from what you've seen? What drivers are we going to be able to look out for in Baku? Definitely. Obviously, we've seen 3 different winners in the league. We've seen 3 different winners. What do you think the possibility of having a 4th different winner here this evening? Okay then, so Gabriel then on a set of ultra soft compound tyres. He set the fastest lap so far in the session, 1:37.0. He's on the pace, but we've got drivers behind him like Flora here, 1:38.7 on a set of softs. John usually goes for the first lap usually goes on the softer compound tyres, but he's going for a set of softs now. A midfield driver, if you'd like. So obviously you can try and get that performance out of the car as much as possible to get himself as far up the grid as he can. Nathan Hill there, also on a set of super softs, but I think ultra softs. I do think that is a pretty that could well be a banker lap time. Around second slower than Gabriel. He was definitely up there last time out in China on his debut. Burundi then in P number 2, he follows Gabriel there, 6 tenths of a second behind, but he's definitely got a few more tenths to eke out, don't you think? Yes, he does, 1:36.7, so it's around 3 tenths up on his time. And yeah, definitely a driver who we could be looking out for to be STB's first ever Brazilian or South American champion. He's really up there. It's only round 4, but he's got the pace to do so. Run the ball then, back with Tossic's Fusion. He's going to come and finish his lap. I will see what he's going to say in a moment then, but Fusion across the line. And he's going to start his lap now. What was you going to say about Gabriel? Oh.
Okay, now keeping it 7th gear, going down into turn.
I want to set softs as well. Oh. Oh, and he's really tried to attack that inside curb there, and now he's going to go down. I think he may have a bit of a toe from the Force India, perhaps, but I doubt it. Around the final corner bend and then hit the curb on the outside. Now he's going to get that run to that line. It's going to pass, get Gabriel on his way to the line now. He's going to use that pace that he's got down the straight. Then let's see what he's going to do. A little bit of slipstream, I believe, maybe from the driver in front. It doesn't look like it's going to be the best of lap times. It is going to be P4 138.4. But 3/10 off Nathan, who was on the set of ultras, so that's a pretty strong lap time. Matty then, look at him. He's in P6 139.3, so he really needs to try and improve on that lap time. It's shocking that there from the Mercedes. Okay then, we have got LRS Mercury in the party with us now, ready for a quick interview as he's going to go and set another lap time, and he's probably set his banker time. So LRS Mercury, you've had a pretty decent start to this season, much better than last season. You've had a few decent battles. You had a few issues, but you've had a few battles. What's your expectations ahead of Baku, and do you think this could be a chance of a very good result this season?
I never say going to expecting anything, but optimistic, I guess. Practice have had decent pace in the race. Quali's still a bit off, so we need to work on that. But yeah, I think it's one of my better tracks on the calendar, so we'll see how it goes.
Okay then. And how is life at Williams? How's that shaping?
Yeah, it's good. Obviously, nice to get a fresh team for the new season. I wouldn't say we've exactly met our expectations so far, but we're working towards it. So yeah, it's good so far.
Okay. I shall let you go out on circuit then and set your lap. I wish you luck for the Baku Grand Prix.
Cool.
Right then. What's going on? hopefully Nathan Hill can. Well, he's in P4 at the moment, so you know he's up in a decent result, but obviously he probably will be beat. Okay, this is interesting. We've got Bullseye now in the lab. He also has got problems with his left foot, and obviously he uses a wheel. But he has problems with his left foot at the moment. So it's going to be quite difficult, I think, for him to try and get a decent result, but anything can happen. I'm sure he'll be able to try his best. He has said that Baku is one of his favourite tracks in the country, so might give him a bit more motivation to push through the guard section then. The speed is able to carry. Oh, it's actually a into the pit lane. So after that incredible Carswell section, he's yeah, dimmed our hopes of a decent qualifying battle. And there you go. Get Gabriel P1.
Yep. Not very much, but he is nearly a second clear of the Hungarian in second. Unicorn up there in P4 at the moment, trying to see maybe around Ferrandi, who is also on a lap and on second off. Here, flying through the really dodgy section at the end. Pardon me, really dodgy section at the end of the lap. Bit of lag from his car, but unfortunately that just happened on this game. Over the line comes Ferrandi, it's a 37 flat.
We don't underestimate Matty, he's a pretty good driver. Sorry. Right then. So yes, obviously Perondi in P number 2. Going MI. He's not looking. He's 6/10 down from Perondi, so he's not really got that pace that we would expect from the Brazilian. Especially from last time out in China, he had a pretty good pace. Aside from Hungarian, I got confused there. Yeah, I'm going MI. Definitely been up there on the grid then. So we're going to look at Fusion now. It is quite interesting though. It looks like, it looks like Perondi and Gabriel are two of the only drivers that have gone onto a set of Ultra softs. Got Kev on Ultras as well. But it looks like most of the drivers are either going on Super Softs or Softs. So it's looking like that could cost them strategy work. Hungarian MI then. Sorry, Hungarian MI is on a set of ultras now. So he's going to be on it. God. There's only one minute to go in the session then, but I don't think it was, yeah, I didn't, yeah, I didn't realise that there was so, short amount of time to go, but we've got Eke now in P8. He really needs to try and get a better lap in if he's to, go a bit quicker. We've also got like Muskillen, Bullseye, Mercury, Danny. The gap is very large now. We've definitely seen previously the gap has been very short between drivers. Eke there, P3, faster than Fusion. Fusion's not really been on the pace this season. 2 tenths down on Eke. He's not really been on the pace. Usually you'd expect him up, front row, but it's not really shown that. Urban Unicorn thinks he's done enough. P6. John's on a set of ultras. Renard is on ultras. He's currently on a lap at the moment. P6. He's going to be happy with that. He's going to be pretty happy with that, to be fair. P6. And Bullseye! What a lap from Bullseye with a pretty much broken left foot. He's at it. P1. Poor Bullseye, but Gabriel's on the lap here, so let's see what he's going to do. Wow, 8 tenths quicker, Bullseye was. 8 tenths quicker. Rondi's on lap. P4 for him, decent quality. And I think Ferrandi's back to as well. Into the pit lane, then he goes, and John is going to come up to finish his lap as well. P5, he's going to be very happy with that. Renard, though, still P7, he's going to be happy with that as well, I think. Well, I think they're the ghost cars. So. Yeah, I think they're the ghost cars. Okay then, so riding on board currently with Danny. He is P14 on the grid. Not what he needs for the race, but we'll see what he can do at lights out. For the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, round 4 is first Bullseye. What a lap, 5 tenths quicker than BR Gabriel. Second, BR Gabriel. Third, BR Porondi. Fourth, Eke. He's back on pace, definitely. Fifth, John. Great qualifying from him. Sixth, Sussex Fusion. Seventh, RDD Renard. Eighth will be Hungarian MI. Ninth, will be Flurry. 10th will be Urban Unicorn. First free choice of tyre will go to BRL Matty. 12th will be Nathan, 13th was Killen, 14th Danny, 15th Kev, and 16th, disappointing once again, from LRS Mercury. So then,
I'm not sure I've seen we have to go.
What, in the race or in now? No, that's not much. But here we are then in Baku. The clouds are they're forming a bit here in Azerbaijan. But we are here ready for the Baku City Circuit Grand Prix. I believe this is, I think maybe the 4th or 5th edition of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix in STB. So we've had quite a few. We've had quite big moments here. But a country which is known, you know, pretty much up on this part of the world is very beautiful. You know, the Middle East sort of countries. You've got skyscrapers. You've got the beach near the circuit. Absolutely beautiful surroundings around this circuit. A lot of criticisms, a lot of concerns ahead of the first ever Baku Grand Prix, but it's definitely gear that we can expect some great races on, hasn't it? So, yeah, again, very close in qualifying between the top three, Bullseye, Gabriel and Perondi. But Baku, obviously, I believe, obviously doesn't have the longest straight in Formula 1, but it does have a very long straight, which is definitely, as Alice Mercury disqualified there, but is definitely going to be a factor in who's going to get down into turn 1 and lap number 2, because, you know, you've got that slipstream, very hard to follow, so, you know, anyone can go in the wall, it can be safety car, there's Bullseye on the wall now. But, yeah, you know, the slipstream is going to play an important factor in this race. On pole position then, for the Baku Grand Prix then, is Bullseye. Second, Biora Gabriel. Third will be Biora Perondi. Fourth, Eke, the reigning world champion from season 12. He's back on it, back on the pace. Fifth, John. Sixth will be Fusion. Disappointing qualifying from him, but he's on a set of super softs that could help him. Seventh, IDD Reynard. Eighth, Going MI. Ninth, Faloru. 10th, Urban. 11th, Matty. 12th, Nathan. 13th, Muskillen. 14th, Danny. 15th, Kev. And 16th will be LRS Mercury. Are we ready for the Baku Grand Prix? Yes, we are. It is 1 light, it's 2 light, it's 3 light, it's 4 light, it's 5 lights on the gantry. And here we are ready for round 4 of the season. Baku Grand Prix is underway. Jump start there from Kev. That's a disastrous start from him. And we've got BRL, Gabriel up the inside. We've got the Red Bull going off the circuit there. Lots of contact going on, but Gabriel has got the position. Bullseye's had some pedal issues there down in the turn number 2, and Bullseye now needs to defend that position from the back of Fusion now. Eke side by side with the Force India. Mercury has had, Mercury's had a bummer of a start there. He's out of the session. Below then, P number 10 for him. He's had a disastrous start for him. He's lost a few positions there on the first lap. What are you seeing, Ben? Here are Matty, then here we go. Hopefully everyone will get through that section as clean as possible. Muskillen's done it, yeah, Muskillen. The backcourt safety car perhaps. Reynolds up the inside. Can't do it. Oh. Reynolds coming back at him. Here we go. He's keeping on Fusion as well, but John's still up the inside, and Oddie Reynolds gone quite deep there. He's lost a bit of his end plate, I think, down in there. That's... Oh, I don't know. Oh, this is aggressive driving there. I don't like this. I don't like when drivers are so close to each other. Fusion's got the overtake done on Bullseye. 4-man wide. And, yeah, Reynolds lost his front wing then. Reynolds had it. And John... Yeah, he messed it up on the corner, I think.
I may explain that then.
So Fusion then has lost. Did he? I think he lost the position. Did he? And yeah, sorry. So sorry. Horondi then is going to collect right. They're still right onto the back then of Eke. He's going to try and get that position back off him, but looks like Eke is looking pretty strong behind Gabriel here. But there's a few frustrations going on at the back of the field with Mercury. He's a little bit fuming about a collision he's had. That will need to be sorted out after the Grand Prix, but he's actually wanting to restart. But yeah, unfortunately, that can't really be possible. Don't really know what's going on. Only really affected 3 drivers of the collision. But Faloru then is coming on back of Faloru, and he's got Urban. Yeah, Faloru on Urban, yeah. He's got the position, and he's up into P6. So that's a pretty strong move there from the Force India. Next up for him, this is going to be his teammate Bullseye, but Bullseye's going to try and follow. He's going to try to follow Fusion, as I've got a message, unfortunately.
I think I just want to point out quickly is that not only is it a Haas 1-2, but both Eke and Toxic seem like the fastest 2 drivers.
I've just got a quick message. It's going to be very interesting to see this battle. Right then, so... Oh. What's going on with Bullseye? He's really struggling. Oh, has he? Oh, Urban is... Sorry, Urban. Had to get that car stopped. For Floro. Locking up a lot, which has made these cars get very close. Very close to the back of Floro. Needs to be careful. Right, so Floro's on pace at the minute because Floro's catching up to Perondi. This is interesting. What's happened to Perondi? But wing damage. Oh. Oh. And Urban Unicorn's going to get back on it as well. You binned it. Okay, versus Gabriel then. So, ERS looking pretty similar, but the Haas are looking strong for their second STB constructors. But yeah, if Echo wins this, he'll be the 4th different winner of the season, so it's looking strong at the moment. And Gabriel's in the pits, and a set of ultras, remember, so... Burondi's in the pit lane as well. Yeah. He's now going to try and get onto the back now of Urban. He needs to try and get the position back off him. We're not struggling to go through the castle section then. Right, here we go. Faloru slipstream then, sorry. Faloru slipstream on Urban. He's going to use opportunity now. Close enough, he needs a good turn 1 and 2. It would be pretty dangerous though to go around there because obviously the wall cuts in, doesn't it? So it would be quite dangerous to be on the inside. Well, Gabriel's not on the back of Danny, so this is interesting. The thing with DJ Danny is he definitely, you know, defends hard. Even if he is on different strategies, he definitely wants the position. He really wants, you know, to keep the positions. So he potentially could be working quite hard here to defend this position. Oh, no. Yeah, no he won't. Gabriel is far too quick for that. Right then. Bullseye is behind Ferrandi there, so we need to keep an eye on that.
Well, yeah, that was ERS Bullseye, but
It depends when that cape is. And we've got to look out for Fusion as well. Fusion usually gets his act together later on in the Grand Prix, so. Bullseye, 2 tenths behind Burundi. Here we go. Straightforward move, I think. Down the straight, DRS. Done, sorted. Well, it's fine, but anyway, moving on. Bullseye then, 7.8 seconds, and we go down with Burundi. Came into this season, I'm pretty sure, wanting to battle for a championship. He knows he's not battling for the championship, he needs to get his act together. Flurry then has decreased that gap. Urban. Bullseye's messed it. Bullseye's done it. His foot has destroyed his chances. There you go, he's had it. He's messed it up. Faloru then catches up to the back of Urban now. Just under 5 tenths of a second separate the two drivers of him and Urban. Fusion is gradually catching his old rival Echo. Oh, and Faloru! What has happened here? The scenes here in I was about to say Bahrain then. Oh my God. Below you, what happened then? I think we need to, you know, interview him after the race because that was mental. It was a pretty decent slide, but not good for his chances of victory. Not on. Gabriel's on the back of Matt now. Here we go, look at the grip, here we go. Gabriel's going to be fuming at this point. Gabriel's going to be like, get out of my way, but Matt is going to come that position hard. On those super soft tyres, he's going to be under pressure though. Take across the section, doesn't hit the wall, that's doing something from him there. Rondo, penalty. Oh. Fusion then. Is he going to go into the pit lane? There he is. Using the pit lane then. Here we go, STB Matty, here we go. In the pits. But he's definitely gonna, you know. Oh, Danny's in the slipstream on Eke. I think Eke's got the position on Danny though. So Eke's up now in a P number 3. He's gonna get the overtake done on Fusion. Yes, he is. Fusion's gonna come out just behind Danny then, so he's gonna move back onto the charge now. But Danny, look at him, P3. And Burundi follows by 4 seconds. Looking at all down. Got Ferrari behind him now. Here we go then, Ferrari. I feel really sorry for Ferrari to be honest, because he has great qualifying pace and he just can't convert it in the race. He always has issues. Like every single race, it's really disappointing for him. And he needs a championship. He wants a championship. You know, he's got the pace. And qualifying shows it. So Azerbaijan could be the race that, you know, messes your season up. In the slipstream then. There we go. This is quite neat and tidy from Faloru on the back of the Matty back in the slipstream. Oh, that's pretty close there. And Danny's out on a set of softs. Eke looks to be catching up to Gabriel at the moment. The gap 3.3 seconds, I believe at the start of this lap it was kind of like started maybe like lap 12, it was like 4 seconds. you can definitely see, you know, it's going up 3.5, 3.6. It's definitely going up and down at the moment, but you know, it's going down. You know, the gap is down here in Baku. Look at the ERS. You can definitely say that ERS compared to Gabriel. That's something to look out for. That's on the hot silver tyres. So I think, does that mean Eke? I'm about to say is Eke the fastest driver around the circuit, but there you go for Lowry. That's about 140.
Trying to make up for his mistake from earlier on in the race.
I really want to know what actually happened to Filoni because that is really bizarre. Eke's catching up to Gabriel. This could be a three-way battle for the victory if it continues over this way. I think he may be trying to save it for later on in the Grand Prix because look at Gabriel, he's on 30% ERS, and then you've got Eke on 70, 80. So I think he's definitely trying to save that. Another personal best, and gap down by about another 2/10. He's on it. Going back in. Hello, Roo. Another fastest lap. He's on it. But if it continues like this, then I think we could be seeing a three-way battle for this victory. Gabriel, Eke, and Fusion. Fusion's catching to Eke. Eke's catching up to Gabriel. Gap now 2.9 seconds as Bullseye's. That's the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. He's heating up. He's getting tense here in Baku. .8 separate him and Gabriel. That's going to be interesting for the constructors. Yes, we've got Bullseye in 10th and throwing P6 for Force India, so that's not very strong. Another personal best for Eke, gap down to 2.8 now. Eke is putting in the lap times. He's got far more ERS than Gabriel. Gabriel looking like he's struggling. But Fusion's keeping the gap. Oh, I've just remembered. Gabriel started on Ultras, didn't he? So. Oh yeah, Gabriel started on Ultra Stars. I forgot about that. Yeah, so 1.7 seconds between him and Fusion. Here we go, Fusion then. Right, so Eke needs to get a move on because the gap is not coming down as much as he'd like. 2.5 now. He needs to be looking, I think, around maybe 2/10. What happened there? We're going MI. He's absolutely missed it here in back him and John Idiot's the ball there. Oh, we spinned it in the far section. Oh, Danny, what's happened to him? Oh. He's looking at P8 now, so that's a decent, well, 4 points. He's doing no decent, any points, so very decent. So. Right, gap down 2.4 seconds. Sorry. Well, the gap now is 2.9. But what I think is really interesting then is the fact that Gabriel obviously flashed on ultra softs. Those softs are going to be going off a lot compared to Echo softs. Oh! 5-second stop and go penalty. Is that going to be enough for Gabriel to lose the win? Eke, look at that. No penalties. Fusion, no penalties. Or could Gabriel lose? Could Gabriel finish in P3? He needs to get the pace on that. He's going to be fuming though, he's going to be P3. Right, gap then, 2.3 seconds. 2.2 now, so it's key, it's going down. Gabriel looks like he could well be struggling on those worn out soft compound tyres. Okay, just a 10th down on his personal. 1.9 now, so he dipped it into the 1 second, into 2 seconds. He's on it. Look at the pace, Ben. Look at the pace he's got. needs to be some serious Haas team orders here, because this could cause a lot of issues. Eke's on it at the moment. Eke is looking quick. You know, from qualifying... Sorry. I was going to say from qualifying, you'd expect Bullseye would get the victory, but he's just got a 5 seconds. Oh, no, not on the start. There's no victory for him this evening, I don't think. 1.3. Right, Eke needs to nail the castle. He does that. At the curb. Yeah, season 12. Also, let's just put it this way: Eke has now had, this is his 3rd season in a row with Haas, and you know, this could well be 2 seasons of the 3 with constructors. It could be a good run for Haas. I think they finished in the top 4 last season as well, so it's definitely been a good few seasons for the team. Look at Eke's ERS as well. Look at this. .1 seconds in the DRS. Fusion. The thing with Fusion is, the thing with Fusion I'm seeing is he's not really on it in the first stint, and then when he gets into the second stint, he's really on it. And then when the second stint is coming to an end, like the end of the race, he drops off a lot. So he just needs to really work on that if he wants to claim a 5th STB title. Yeah, he's not really on it this season. He's been consistent, but he's not really been on it like he has been in previous seasons. Gabriel then. I don't think there will be 2 more just because they're not in the same parties, so I don't think there's going to be any. I think it's going to be, you know, Gabriel battling for this position, but then he's got to think about these 5 seconds. He's got to think about these 5-second time penalty, hasn't he? So you can't fight too hard, otherwise he may lose the podium. Here we go, Eke's going to have the DRS now. Eke is going to have some serious slipstream. Here we go. Oh, can't do it. He's in hot lap. Gabriel is in. Oh, has he lost a bit of front wing? Good. I think if he qualified on super softs, he would be, you know, sorted. But starting on those ultras, it's putting him in a lot of danger. We go down into the Gosling end. Oh, Eke would have pooed himself there. Gabriel is saving that ERS at the moment. He knows that he needs to save that ERS. He's got a lot more. very hard to follow as well, isn't it, in the slipstream? So I think if we were adopting the rules of Formula 1, I think Danny will be getting a point this race. Here we go then. Oh yeah, because it's not in the top 10. It's not in the top 10, is it? Oh god. And carrying on with the Baku Grand Prix. We've got Eke then. 2 tenths of a second separate. Is this going to be the overtake? Here we go in that slipstream now. Is he going to do it? He's going to do it. He's going to do it. He's going to go for it. He's going to go for it. He's going to go for it on the inside. Eke takes the lead in the Baku Grand Prix. What a move on the inside. He's done it. Eke takes the lead of the Baku Grand Prix, and Fusion is catching up as well. Is this Gabriel? Oh, and Perondi goes deep into that corner. Is this going to be Gabriel's moment of weakness this season? He's been incredible. And Danny's. That is very disappointing there for either Danny, but we've got Faloru on the back now of Perondi. I think Perondi has got front wing damage at the moment, but Gabriel's back on the charge now for Eke. Here we go. Look at that. Eke, here we go. Up the inside is going to be 0.2. Oh, there you go. Loru, P4, look at that. What a race for him as well, what a comeback. After his spin, P4, I think he'll be happy with that. Really struggling. Right then, so Eke on the back now of Gabriel again. Who do you think is going to win this race? Ben, I think Eke, due to the penalty that Gabriel's got, but yeah. Look at the penalties. If Gabriel cuts one more corner, it will be a penalty. Got to be careful. Fusion's catching as well now. Eke 6 tips. Sorry. Eke 5 tips separate him and Gabriel. Gabriel then under pressure from his teammate. Let's look at Fusion's penalties a moment. Let's see. No penalties for Fusion. So at this moment in time, Gabriel will be finishing in P3. Here we go. DRS. Gabriel's going very defensive, but Eke's got that speed down the straight. It's now or never for Eke. Oh, that was very... to defend. But Fusion's gonna get through. Fusion's gonna get through on Gabriel on penalties anyway, so he just needs to chill. Five, 6 seconds. Who's gonna win on default here in Baku? Gabriel versus Eke to the line. Eke is your winner for the Baku Grand Prix. He wins in Baku. Second will be Fusion. Third, unserved stop and go. You've seen that. BRL Gabriel. He's going to be absolutely fuming. We'll get his insights after the race. Fourth was Palou. Fifth, Urban Unicorn. Sixth, Perondi. What a disappointing result for him. Seventh, hits the wall there. That's not very... Oh, it's side by side. I didn't even see that. Bullseye and Matty side by side. I didn't even see. P7 there for Bullseye, but Bullseye another unserved stop go. Then it will be 7th for Matty, 8th for Bullseye, and it looks like 9th will go to RDD Renard. Another points finish. And John then P10 for him. What a great race. Let's see what the podium celebrations have to offer here in Baku. That concludes your Season 14 Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Your race result: first, Eke. Second, +6 Fusion. Third was BRL Gabriel. Fourth was Flurry. Fifth, Urban Unicorn. Sixth, BRL Perondi. Seventh, Matty. Eighth, Bullseye. Ninth, RDD Renard. 10th was John. And your DNFs were Kev, LRS Mercury, DJ Danny, Hungarian MI, Nathan Hill, and Muzz Killen. So that is your classification for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Okay then, we're going to let the game go back into the lobby, and after loading screens, we're going to interview the top 3 finishing drivers: Eke, Fusion, and BR Gabriel. What an end to the Grand Prix.
Frustrating end. Say, I hear you laughing.
Ben, if you could please remove Gabriel from the party. We're going to give him a quick invite back. He can't connect at the moment, so we're going to try and sort that out as quickly as possible. Okay then, we're gonna have to come to Gabriel first. We're gonna have to wait for that. But Ben, what's your thoughts on tonight's Azerbaijan Grand Prix while we wait for Gabriel?
Hello.
Yeah, no,
Hello.
of course.
Yeah, Ben. Before we interview the top 3, what's your insights? What are your thoughts about tonight's Azerbaijan Grand Prix?
Race here in Azerbaijan. We had the incident on the first lap, but overall everybody was consistent. We had 3 drag races to a line at the end. Fantastic result from Eke. They chased down Gabriel and overtake him sort of technically on the line. But yeah, that's basically all I can really say.
Okay then, we're going to come then to BR Gabriel first. BR Gabriel, Ultra Softs, leading the Grand Prix, you get a unserved stop go. Is this going to be a race that you won't forget about?
Well, the end of the first lap, I was pretty scared because my Ultra Softs was 26% at the end of the first lap, so I was quite scared to see if I could handle the tires to lap 6. I just handled pretty well, stopped to put the softs, but on the lap 10 I just had a wing damage in the final corner of sector 2 after the castle section. So, and the same laps later I just received the stop and go without any warning. I don't know if the stewards will remove and just record because it's kind of embarrassing. The penalty system called Master is just unbalanced and inconsistent. And I trying to hold as fast as I can the gap because I was with the wing damage. Green and orange was a little quite hard, but in the end everything goes well. I need to say, no incidents. 1-3 for Haas, can be 1-2. I don't have idea, but it was a medium race, I think. Let's go to Spain.
Thank you, Gabriel. Fusion, when you joined
Hello.
the party this evening, you said you were frustrated. Second place, it could well have been a victory. What's your thoughts after the race?
Yeah. I'll get into why I'm frustrated in a sec, but I tried the overcut because I knew that Urban Unicorn and Floru were only about 2 seconds behind me. So if I picked the same lap as them, I'm more than likely would have got held. And in the end, it kind of worked because I gained about half a second on Eke, and then it was just a matter of me and him hunting Gabriel down. He stopped a hell of a lot earlier in all of them. The last lap, all 3 of us had DR. So, yeah, I think if Eke didn't get DRS on the, I don't know, I'm not sure whose ghost it was. I think it was a Sauber or something. I think it probably would have been a hell of a lot closer in line. Potentially, I could have overtaken him. I don't know, but yeah, he's a really lucky fan.
I've actually commented, Fusion, that you haven't actually had a very good run of form in the last 4 races. What's your thoughts on that? You haven't really been like up there, like with the pace in the races. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I think it's just more sort of I haven't really practiced properly. I've been a little busy, so I haven't had as much time to practice.
Hopefully, you can get back to that in.
Yeah.
Eke, 25 points on the board, season title champion. Could this be your second championship? You've shown the pace in all the races. You've shown the pace here in Baku. What's your thoughts about potentially battling for your second title this season?
I mean, the first half of the season are my stronger tracks, so if I can battle there as good as I can, then maybe let's see how it ends.
Okay. Thank you, Eke. Thank you, Fusion. Thank you, Gabriel. And well done on your podium. Thank you, F1 Ben, for joining me in the Combox this evening. It's been a great evening, providing the coverage for Baku. Okay, then. That concludes your the fourth round of season 14, the Azerbaijan Grand Prix in Baku. Next week, we start the European season of races where we go to the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalonia in Spain for round 5 of the season. And we are expecting some incredible battles as we go to round 5, the Spanish Grand Prix. We'll see you next week. Join me at F1 Ben, same time, 7 p.m. at Catalonia. We'll see you then.